All right. Hello, hockey family. It is Monday, January the 27th, 2025. Strax and I on the road here, kind of the Midwest right now, kind of bouncing around, seeing some guys. Yep.
Been a nice trip so far. So
Yeah, nice to watch some hockey games. It's always, trying to figure out where to do this video in hotels is always interesting. So you
yeah,
have light, like kind of blinding
yeah.
us.
See where there's not a TV in the background, where there's not other people working.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we found a good spot. So,
Yeah.
anyways, last week in the markets, we saw another strong week, especially in the international markets, up a little bit over 2% internationally. S&P up about 1.7%.
Yep. And, really just, the market kind of waiting for kind of more, the way the new administration is going to have things play out, particularly with like tariffs, right? So we haven't seen anything yet. Again, markets price new information so quickly, right? For example, like this morning, you see overnight, like some news comes out of China saying that the Chinese have developed some AI technology, apparently much quicker and for far less money than what the big U.S. companies have been saying for the last little bit. So again, it's just that new information comes in, and you see tech in the U.S. down a good bit today, and that's just the markets rapidly pricing in new information.
Yeah. And speaking of that, how markets rapidly price stuff in, it's just kind of goes to that point of just how really any forecast analysts are basically just useless.
Yeah, market, like predictions, forecasts that they tend to be really bad, and so we just put together some fun numbers, kind of after the fact to kind of make this point. But so now that 2024 is behind us, right? A year where the U.S. market, well, really most of the globe did quite well, but U.S. in particular, right? So U.S. large caps, as measured by the S&P 500, up over 20%. Okay, so the market earned over 20% in the U.S. large caps last year. And so, yep, let's give some credit where it's due, right? Like Oppenheimer was predicting for 2024 an 8% gain, right, for the market. Bank of America and RBC were both at a 4% forecast, right? Again, the market was up over 20. UBS was at 2%. And just to kind of move into some of the tougher ones, right? Wells Fargo was expecting the market to go down 3%. Again, negative 3% in 2024. Morgan Stanley minus 6%. All right. And they were citing, excessive valuations, vulnerable corporate earnings, overly optimistic like rate expectations. And it goes to show, when you're predicting the market to go down 6% and instead it goes up 20 and change, it's impossible to do, because again, the way markets work, when, for example, last night when new information comes out, the Chinese have this new technology, like instantly all the tech companies this morning are hit by that, right? And you can't forecast information that isn't known in the marketplace, right? So yeah, and I guess I didn't bring up JP Morgan Chase, but I think they were forecasting a minus 12 or 13%. So
Just missed it by 30% or so.
yeah,
It's
it's fine.
it's a good financial plan is not a crystal ball.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So anyway, we hope everyone has a great week. We're on the road for a while still. We head out west
Yeah.
next, but questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to our team. It's been great seeing many of you already on this trip, and
Lots more to come.
yeah.
Have a great week.